Hello guys, this is Miguel Olvera and today is day 100 of the 90-day challenge overtime for the law of attraction. And today is a continuation of yesterday where I was going to tell you that I was going to take you to a mental process that we all go through. Unfortunately, we're not aware that we're going through this mental process. And once we reach a certain point, we stop and we go back and we start this process again without ever reaching the goal. So let's get started. Welcome back guys, this is Miguel Olvera. Today is day 100 of the 90-day challenge overtime for the law of attraction, and we're going to talk about a process, a mental process that we all go through. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, we'll go through this mental process not knowing that we're going through this mental process, and we reach a certain point which I'm going to describe today. We're going to reach that point, and unfortunately we bounce out of that point and we start this mental process all over without us being able to reach our goal. Definitely it's something you want to understand. Yesterday again we talked about the first two processes. The first process is the comfort zone, bondage, when you are a prisoner of your own thoughts, a prisoner of your own habits. That's the first stage. That's when we have the H-type of energy, H-type behavior with the H-type thinking. Because obviously we cannot think any other thoughts other than what we have in our subconscious mind, which is our energy, and definitely the type of behavior that we do leads us to think X-type thoughts. Again, we're going to be using monetary examples so we can understand. Having those type of thoughts will give you $40,000 a year income. And again, this is just an example. Once you move to the next stage being reason, that's when you start using your intellectual factors. Using your intellectual factors makes you think about all the ideas that I've been sharing with you for the last 100 days, and you are actually thinking about doing something, but your habits and your behavior will not let you do them because all you're doing is just thinking about it, castle building, creating something in thin air, and it's not actually taking place. You're not putting any action in it. You are only contemplating this new idea, the Y-type idea. But if you're only contemplating, thinking about it, and not putting any action, you're still going to get the same results, earning $40,000 a year, and you're going to get the same thing that you've been getting all this time. Now, the next stage of this mental process is the following. So, we have the same X type of energy, okay? The same habits. We have the same behavior that we've been carrying all this time. But now, you definitely want to change your results. You are actually sick and tired and saying, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow Miguel's ideas. I'm going to follow what I just learned. And again, guys, I'm not your guru. I don't want you to think that I'm a guru. I'm just sharing this information with you and walking you through this process. So, you start thinking about this why idea, and you're really getting involved with it. But remember, if you don't get involved, if you don't get emotionally involved, you don't put any feelings, you're not going to change anything and you will remain in this part of the process. So this time you're really going to go for it. This time you're going to say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So what do I need to do? What's my next step? Well, you actually start thinking about it and start thinking about it and start thinking about it. Little by little, you will start creating a feeling. Little by little, you will start creating an emotion. So once you start creating this emotion, you will have the X and the Y vibration in your subconscious mind. Consequently, your body will start also vibrating and also behaving in a Y-X vibration. And automatically, just like that, just like this, you will start creating doubt, you will start creating fear, and you will start creating anxiety because you're not used to this type of vibration. You're getting scared. So what are you going to do? Automatically, you're going to start bouncing and you're going to go back to your comfort zone. That is something that we do constantly, all the time. Once we start getting something, once we start getting into a part that we want to do, and correct me if I'm wrong, when you start doing something new, you started a new job, and you are accustomed on doing, you are used to doing certain things, okay, your X type of conditioning. When you start doing something different, doesn't it feel weird? When you start a new job, or you start a new class, or you start something totally new you've never done, when you start introducing this Y idea into your old conditioning, you're going to feel all these doubts, you're going to feel the fear, and you're going to feel the anxiety, and you don't know what you're doing. You start sweating, you start getting headaches, and you start doing all these things. So what do you anxiously want to do? You want to go back to the old ways. You want to go back to your comfort zone. You want to go back to doing the things that you've been doing for all this time, even though they're not getting you the result. But we start rationalizing, and we start lying to ourselves, saying, you know what? Forget about this. This is too uncomfortable. This is definitely not worth my time, my effort. This is definitely not for me. You're going to go through it, guys. You're going to go through it every time you're going to start something new. And I'm here to share with you guys that once you know that you're going to have this anxiety and this doubt and this fear and this anxiety, you can control it. That's what I've been trying to get you to grasp and get you to understand for the last 100 days. This is the goal. This is what everybody goes through when we're trying to accomplish something big. And it's very, very important that you actually understand it, grasp it. If you have to watch these 2 videos, you have to do it. Why? Because it's worth it. That's exactly what we do every time we start something new. Just remember, once you start impressing the Y idea, being the idea that you really want to reach into your subconscious mind, you want to create a foreign vibration. Foreign vibration. So you're going to have to start having these doubts and having these anxiety attacks and having these moments of doubt and having these moments of, insecurities and things like that. But now that you want to go through it, how do you get to your freedom? By the way, this is the terror barrier. This is the part that everybody goes through it, and once it hits this part, everybody goes back, but not you. I know you're not gonna go. I know you're gonna get here, but you're gonna keep on going because you wanna get to the part. It's called freedom. You wanna get to your freedom, don't you? Of course I know. Of course you wanna get to your freedom. So this is how you do it. You're gonna still have your Y type idea. You're still going to have your X mentality or your X energy. You're going to introduce your Y idea or energy into your subconscious mind. Your body will start getting into this foreign vibration by mixing the Y and X type of energy and behavior. But now this time, instead of you creating doubt and fear and anxiety, you have understanding. Remember, guys, we talk about this. You have understanding. Now you know that you're going to have this fear, and now you can control it. Now you can actually think. Now you can actually see what is going to take place, and you are actually expecting this. So once you have this understanding, you're going to have faith. And faith is going to make is the difference of what is going to make you go past this. Faith and believe in yourself, knowing that you're going to have this foreign vibration. The foreign vibration is not going to go away. The foreign vibration is going to be there. But the faith and the understanding that you have now will get you to your freedom. And when you have that, you will have well-being. So do you guys see the 4 steps? Do you guys see the 4 process? The 4 things that you're going to have to go through? And guys, this is not simple. It's simple, but it's not easy. If anybody tells you that this is easy, they're lying. Because they actually never gone through it. Okay? So it's simple. You know the process now. You can get stuck on your bondage, on your prison, and live there for the rest of your life. It's okay. You have your own will. You can do whatever you want with your life. But I know that you don't want to do that because that's why you've been spending 100 days with me. You don't want to get to the reason part, because now that you have this information, you are actually here. You are actually thinking about it. Once you get to the terror barrier, that's the part that you are going to have to experience. You are going to have to actually go through it. But I don't want you guys to bounce back to the comfort zone. My goal is to get you to your freedom. That's why it's imperative, and I've been saying over and over and over. Once I get you your first win, once I get you through this process right here, this mental process, once, you're going to get hooked. You're going to get definitely involved, and you're going to say, you know what, I did it once, I can do it again. It is the same thing when you start learning how to drive a car, or learning how to walk, or learning how to ride a bike. It's exactly the same process. If you fell down once when you were learning how to drive or ride a bike, you went back to your comfort zone and you never tried it again. You never ever learn how to ride a bike or drive a car. So all this process right here is the same for anything and everything. So once you know that you have this understanding, that you have faith and you have the well-being, and you're going to have to go through this before you can reach your goal, now you will be a more powerful, intelligent, and well-known person, because now you know. You have the ability to understand yourself and see, okay, I am going to have to go through this before I can reach my goal. Let's do it. And then you're going to have certainty in exactly what you're going to do. We're going to be talking about certainty in the next couple of days. Because without certainty, you will not be able to reach any goal at all whatsoever. So hopefully, guys, if you have a chance, watch these last two videos. The one, Date 99, and today's video, and put them together. Try to understand this whole mental process, because we will go through it. The only difference is, now you know. If you have any friends, relatives, or co-workers that would like to know more about themselves, please let them know. Please tell them what we're doing here. It's very important that you share this information with your friends, okay? So please turn on your post notifications up here. I'm sorry, for Instagram, or you subscribe to the channel down here for Facebook or YouTube. Share this information with anyone you think will will love to have this information and learn more about themselves. Now that you know this mental process, you can actually tell them, you know what, you need to watch these videos. Thank you very much, guys, because I've been with you for the last 100 days. It's been an honor sharing with you all this information. We still have 20 left, 20 more days left, and I know they will be the best days, so stick around. We had the best is yet to come. So please stick around. Thank you very much for being with me for the last 100 days. It's been an honor. If you have any questions, please put them below. Put some comments below, so I'll be more than glad to answer to your questions. Have a great day, guys. Watch these two videos again. If you have any questions, like I said, you know how to reach me. You have my email, and I hope you can contact me through the comments. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.